umbrella as the path you decide to specialize in or any other subset, I also highly advise pick the one you find greatest strength in or the most interesting because marketing can get extremely boring and yeah, it can get boring. So if you have passion for that area and you're creative in that area, it would be the best decision to specialize in that area. So number two, learn the basics of digital marketing. Learn the basics of that subset you choose to specialize in. Number three, build sample projects. Um, what are sample projects? So in Skillworks, we actually have that embedded into our curriculum, learning to build projects either in digital marketing, any area you're choosing to undertake. So these projects will give you real world experience in that career path. So it's also very important to build sample projects, either a marketing campaign project for a real business or a subset. Let's say you decide to take on the SEO of a real business owner, helping them boost visibility on search engines. Number four, how to start digital marketing. Offer services. Offer your services. Everything you learn, you can instantly offer it as a service to people around you. If you know a business owner, you can offer social media management as a service to them. If you know a brand, a content creator, you can offer digital marketing, social media management as a service to them. Even when you take on website development as well, you can choose to offer it as a service to business owners and brands. Number five, grow your portfolio. So how do you grow your portfolio? As you take on digital marketing, the skills, as you take on the whole curriculum, learning different skills and areas relevant and related to digital marketing, you are also, everything you learn, everything you build, you actually document it in order to build your portfolio. Example, if you're learning email marketing, what you're learning and the tools you're working with, you can document it as well and put it as part of your digital marketing portfolio. Finally, skill plus proof is equal to income. Every organization, every business owner wants proof that you can actually do what you said you can do. So you need proof, you need the skills to make income as a digital marketer. So opportunities and next steps in digital marketing. We have, if you decide to take on the path of a digital marketer, you can work in freelancing, you can work as a freelancer. So who is a freelancer? A freelancer takes on small gigs, short-time gigs, digital marketing gigs for brands, for organizations. You can also work remotely. You can decide to work as a digital marketer remotely. You can work with an agencies. There are agencies that handle and have digital marketers under them as well. So you can also sign up as a digital marketer with an agency. You can decide to build your own brand as well. So if you build your own brand, that is also a real world proof that you're good with marketing online. Yeah, I would claim and boast that digital marketing is the best part for anybody to take because once you learn the skills and you have the proof, it's so easy to monetize your knowledge. Very easy. It's so easy to monetize the skills in digital marketing, and it's also easy to transition into higher and more specialized career paths as well. Thank you, and that's the end of this presentation. All right.
You're actually live, right? So faculties, when you navigate this side, you know that we are live, so questions are actually working. Right? So welcome everybody. This is Techplug, right? The idea of Techplug is that it's supposed to give you a panoramic overview of the text of what the text space entails, as well as the opportunities that are available for you. Right. So for today, you're going to be learning about 5 different courses: UI UX design, data analytics, cybersecurity, etc., etc. Right. But you will just be introduced to digital marketing. Right. I believe you understood what is possible in the digital space if you are going to become a digital marketer. Right. So what's the name? Bassy. Bassy. What's the name? Yeah. Okay. Okay. What? Yes. Okay. You are very much welcome. Right. So we're going to be taking another course now. Daniel, are you ready? Are you ready? Okay. So we're going to be taking another course, data analytics. Right. So each faculties can take up to 40 minutes in expanding, giving different emphasis as regarding the course space, as regarding a specific course, so that our audience can be well informed about the possibilities available in that space. So please come. Um, let's we'll go with begin with data analytics. Is there a course you have in mind? Is there a course you have in mind that this is your emphasis for today, and you intend to actually become this at the end of this conversation? If you have a course in mind, you can digital marketing. Okay. So what about you? What? Okay. What about you? Okay. What about you? Sebastian. Incredible, incredible. Right. So just like I said, we are actually like persons watching this. So when you talk, you need contact with the make eye contact with so you can take photo with them.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Gloria Okuta. I'm a data analyst. My help businesses use data to solve problems, discover patterns, and find useful insights. And if you're wondering if tech is for you, where can you begin? Is data analytics something you can learn? You're in the right place. So from now, I'm going to begin telling you the prospects and everything to expect in the career of data analytics. Okay, now, please, how many of you are new to tech, entirely new to tech? Very good, okay? All right, you have an idea what tech entails. All right, imagine you could tell what people want, how they want it, and how to give it to them without guessing. Wouldn't that be exciting? Well, that's what data analysis do. So, data analysis, simply put, is the process of collecting data, cleaning it, transforming it, and finding useful insights from it to make better decisions from companies. So, it's like I said, it entails collecting, cleaning, processing, that's analyzing, then visualizing it to find insights and draw useful conclusions from the data. It sounds simple, but companies actually pay a lot of money for these skills. Now, as a data analyst, you can find application in data analysis in different industries. You can find it in um, healthcare. You can find it in tech. You can find it in businesses. You can also find it in the beauty industry. Just generally, there is data everywhere because as everything you do actually generates data from clicking on the internet, scrolling, searching, buying a product, every single thing you do generates data.
Differences between this set of people. Can anyone just give me a clue? Why would you see a terrorist around? And why would you see this and just feel safe? Okay. Okay. So there you go. So what you said, okay, you want to say something?
One is to cause crime, the other one is to fight.
Is to fight the crime. So what you said, we believe that the armed forces are authorized to use the gun, while the others are not. So same thing now it applies to cybersecurity. Okay, we have the hackers, or they are called the black hats. Okay, they are called the black hats. Just like stealing from a bank or stealing from someone, someone can also steal online. You've heard of crime, cyber crimes. You've hacked this, done this, all those are cyber crimes. Now, the security aspect of it is cyber security. How you can actually secure people's information, people's data from these cyber crimes. You get it? Now, that's cyber security. All right. Now, let me give you a definition. Cyber security refers to the technologies and practices used to keep computer system and electronic data safe. Okay? So you can quickly jot it down. Cyber security refers to technologies and practices used to keep computer systems and electronic data safe. So that is cyber security. Keeping this data safe. Like I said, you're seen as the police. Use of the internet, the security. So the practices and technologies used in doing that makes you a cybersecurity expert. So once you've learned them, you now have the skill to protect people's information, people's data from cybercrime. Alright? So, importance of cybersecurity. The importance of cybersecurity. One is to protect sensitive data. Now, this prevents theft or exposure of personal and business information. Imagine you just got a new job and you've been saving some money maybe for a car or something, and all of a sudden you got hacked, and all the money you saved dissolved, or someone took it. How will you feel? Very, very bad. Okay? That's why cybersecurity is very, very important. But looking at it in the larger scale now, you will see that you will notice that almost everything in life now, okay, is based on one aspect, or is related to technology. They use technology. Technology is now integrated in almost every aspect of our life. Have you observed that? So, with that information, cybersecurity is very important, because now, if you can use technology for tech for your business, tech for your house, that means you are also prone to what? Cyber attacks. Isn't it? That's why cybersecurity is very important. Now, secondly, safeguarding trust. So it maintains customer confidence and protects brand reputation. All right. You writing that? Now, let me talk about the career paths in cybersecurity. The career paths in cybersecurity. Now, there's this misconception. Okay? Although you guys don't know anything about cybersecurity, but we have cybersecurity and we also have ethical hacking. Now, they are not entirely two different things. Okay? Have you heard of ethical hacking? Hacking, you've heard of hacking. Now, ethical hacking is embedded into cybersecurity. You get my point now. Did you hear what I just said? Ethical hacking is embedded into cybersecurity. You can't just, okay, you can't be an ethical hacker. Okay, sorry, let me rephrase that. You can't be a cybersecurity expert without having the knowledge of what ethical hacking, just knowing what hacking is. Okay? But someone can be an ethical hacker. No, let me rephrase that. Someone can be a hacker, right, and not have or not follow the processes of a cybersecurity personnel or expert. Now, with ethical hacking, we have three major types of hackers. We have three major types of hackers. One, we have the black hat. Okay? We have the black hat, we have the white hat, and we have the gray hat. So the white, black, and the gray hat. Now, from the colors I just gave, you should be able to distinguish the types, right? So from the black hats, they are known as the malicious attackers. Their aim is to just exploit the system. Okay? Their aim is to exploit the system. While the white hats are called the ethical hackers because they follow due processes for the carry out this hacking. Lastly, the grey hats, just like the mixture of the white and the black. These are the major kinds of hats or hackers we have. Now, going back to the career path in cybersecurity, firstly we have cybersecurity analyst. Right? Now, the job of the cybersecurity analyst. Hope you guys are listening to me. That's all right. So the job of a cybersecurity analyst is to analyze where an attack occurred, okay, just like an analyst, to take what will I call it now? To take a record, okay, trying to analyze how the system behaves or how the malware behaves. So that is just the basic job of a cybersecurity analyst, trying to analyze the system. What went wrong at what point in time? Secondly, we have the ethical hacker, like I explained. They are also called the penetration tester. So their main job is to find vulnerabilities. Okay? Have you heard of that word before? Vulnerabilities. So we're using that term for those that want to go into cybersecurity. So vulnerabilities are just there's something I do explain to my students. We have risk, we have vulnerabilities, and we have risk, vulnerabilities, and the viruses or the malware. Okay. Are we following? Now, the ethical hackers, like I said, they find vulnerabilities on the system. Now, their job is to find where an attacker can exploit on the system. Okay? That is their job as an ethical hacker. You're trying to see where the attacker can come in and exploit the system. Do you get my point now? That's the job of an ethical hacker. All this will be explained properly when you enroll for the course. Because currently now I'm just trying to brief on them. Now we have security engineers. These ones, their main job is to build system or build structures, security structures to handle security on the larger scale. Right? Yeah, you can call them the builders. They are also called the security engineers. Then we have the network security specialist, incident response specialist, information security manager, compliance and risk analyst. All these are parts. Okay. First off, you need to have the idea of cybersecurity and what you should know about cybersecurity before you can venture into this part. You can select a part and go deep into it. All right. Now, this is the price range of a cybersecurity analyst. I think this was taken 2021. So you can see how the average salary, right, for a junior level cybersecurity expert. Yes, you're done with your training and you've taken what do you call this? Um, you've taken. Please help me. What do they call someone that just finished? Because I wrote intern. Thank you. So you just finish an internship. This is what you can aim, right? As a junior level cybersecurity expert or analyst. Right? Now, mid-level, senior level. This is just an average salary. So they need cybersecurity experts. In fact, our demand is very, very high. Do you get the point now? The demand for cybersecurity experts is very, very high because we have so many cyber crimes going on. If you're very active on, how many of us are active on X, Twitter, or active on Facebook? Only Facebook. So if you're an active user of X, right, you must have come across that news where the lady lost about 2 million naira here in Nigeria, where in fact, what they did to her was classic phishing. They used mixed phishing with social engineering, and they took her money. What happened was that she just did a transaction, right, where she was supposed to get an airtime from her bank, I think Access Bank. So there was an issue with the network, and they didn't give her the airtime she needed, although she transferred the money already. Now she laid a complaint and went on X to even message their official accounts, and she didn't get any response. So all the attackers did, they saw an opportunity and took the opportunity. They created a new Twitter account with the name Access Bank, right? They paid for the verification. You know they do pay on X. And the message has sent her a message. We've gotten your complaint. Email us to this. They dropped their email. Now the email they sent to her, I wish I have the marker here. Right? They will change something there. Access, maybe the access, they will add additional S to it or remove one S. I think that is the okay, this is it. So when they sent her the email, she used that email to they said, okay, this is a Google form. So this is what I'm saying in essence is our expertise, our skills is very limited. Okay? In banks, in schools, you know. In fact, you can hack through anything. So attackers are on the rise. They need your expertise or your expertise here, home, or diaspora, anywhere. Cybersecurity experts are very, very good. Okay? Now, I brought out some stats. You can see this just growing every day. We use it every day. So with that, cybercrime will keep growing every day. Do you get my point now? Now between May 2023 and April 2024, nearly 470,000 jobs requiring cybersecurity skills were opened in the US. Right? So this, you being a cybersecurity expert, there's no fear at all because the opportunity is there for you. You get my point now? The opportunity is there for you. Please, they are knocking on your door. Please, come and help us. We've been breached. We've been attacked. Come and help us. Are you seeing it? So it's practical. All right. Let me break down common types of cyber attacks. Let me give you some knowledge on cyber security. Now, cyber attacks, like I said, are attempts to damage, disrupt, or gain unauthorized access to systems and data. You are not authorized, but you want to have access to this. Just like you got an invitation to this place. Am I right? Did you just enter this building? We will have not allowed. We will say, okay, where's your email? Show us your email before we can give you this tag. You get it? Now, cyber attack is trying to penetrate when you're not what? Giving access. Trying to gain access when you're not giving access. Now, the Common types of cyber attacks are phishing, ransomware, social engineering. Now, what is phishing? Phishing tricks users into revealing personal or sensitive info using fake links, just like the story I just gave, the live story I just gave you. Using fake links, that is phishing. You create a fish. If we have a little time, I will quickly show you why cybersecurity is very, very important. How hackers can develop links like this to get people's information, people's data. Right? Now, ransomware locks or encrypts data and demands payments or logins. The popular ransomware was WannaCry, the first ransomware, WannaCry. From the name, once into your system, it locks your data. You can't even have access to any of your files till you send a ransom to them, or you can unlock. Social engineering uses impersonation to manipulate people into sharing confidential info or access. We all know of Yahoo, right? Now, this is one of the active cyber attack they use, social engineering. They try to impersonate someone and manipulate other people or manipulate people into giving them information, giving them money, giving them access to important stuff. All right. Is that again? So this are few of the common types of cyber attacks. Now moving on. As of 2023, losses from cybercrime complaints reached $12.5 billion, which is more than triple the 2019 figure. So you can see it from these stats that every year the cybercrime and the losses they get from cybercrime increases. The losses they get from cybercrime increases. Okay. Okay, let me quickly try out something.
Sorry, don't forget to people are watching online. We have more persons online than people here. So when you're
Okay. All right. Well, this information is also for them, right? Because they're online watching me. And what I'm saying is applicable to everyone. Now, let's try a simple exercise. If you're watching me, also try this exercise. Now, if you've used the same password for more than one account, if you've used one password for more than one account, just raise your hand immediately. Don't raise them too much, because you will still raise them. Raise them immediately. So we are all victims of this. You've used one password for multiple accounts. Now, you've clicked on link, you don't do. Someone just sent you link, you clicked on it. Raise them down. Just click on the video. This is serious. Okay. Now you've gone to a public space where you saw a free Wi-Fi and you're happy. This is good. Let me connect to the internet. You've done it before, you connected to open. Okay. Now all these are safety check. You're supposed to notice this is bad for me. This is bad for me. Because now let me give you this. Let me say something about using the same password. Now, if your account, this is not like a prayer, I'm just trying to say something. Let's say one of your accounts got breached. Someone tried to manipulate you and succeeded in getting your password. The attacker will try it on another account to see if it works. Now, if you use the same password, let's say your name is if you use different passwords for different accounts, right? Once the attacker tries this, the damage he can cause or she can cause will be what's limited. Isn't it? When you use the same password, here it opens, here it opens, here it opens, it becomes a problem. And the damage will be so chaotic. Lastly, you store passwords in your notes app or send them to yourself. Okay, you're also a victim. So we have Google, I think Google Password Manager. Yes, you can use that to store your information because before you can access that, they ask for what? Authentication and the rest of it. So all these are just things you should notice, things you should know. Just have this in mind. I shouldn't be doing this. I shouldn't be doing this. So once you get to be a cybersecurity expert, this is not news to you. It becomes an everyday activity you must make sure you are following. I get to my point. All right. So, what's you have cybersecurity best practices? What you should do as a cybersecurity expert? Use strong passwords or use unique passwords. And enable two-factor authentication. How many of us have heard of the 2FA? Heard of 2FA, two-factor authentication using your password and username. We also have the MFA, multi-factor authentication using your password, what you know and what you have. Skillworks. So signing. So you can see it's an actual, it opens up like an actual bank. Okay? You can see the amount there. So it just represents or giving us the clue of how an actual bank works. Just that this is vulnerable. Okay? Now, I want to show you this is my account, okay, as a user, as a regular user of World Bank. Now, what an attacker will do is take the login page of this and send to me. All I have to do is log in my details and the attacker will have it. So I'm representing the attacker and the victim here. Okay? Now let's open another tab. It's World Bank / login. Okay? So this is it. This is the normal page the attacker will try to see. Let's continue here.